Hey, Chantel, just wanted to respond and reply to your message from earlier. So, look, in terms of selling online programs, it's really challenging to do, and I'll explain why. The first step is, or first reason is there's so much competition, and there's people who are charging $9.95 a month to get a online program to have it updated. Now, it's very generic and it's very cookie cutter. But the consumer doesn't know that, right? So you're competing against people who are charging ridiculously low prices and some who have got incredibly high profiles. That's challenge number two. You know, these celebrity trainers and those sorts of things who don't even write these programs, just to be honest, it's someone else writing them for them. They just use their profile and their influence to be able to sell these at sometimes a discounted rate, sometimes a sort of regular rate. So the competition is furious and there's so many people trying to do it. What you're much better off doing, though, if it's something you're interested in, is offering virtual training online because people still will pay absolutely for accountability, for support, for someone to really talk to. And that's really what's going to help them to get the best results. Obviously, your programming as well. That can be a brilliant way of doing it. I've got a client right now in Singapore who's got a very successful business, some of which he does face to face. But the stuff that he's getting the biggest return on is the online. So, like we are now, you'd be coaching your client in real time. They'd have their camera or laptop, whatever it is, or phone, and you just be watching them doing the movements, giving them instructions, feedback, positive, motivation and those sorts of things. And that's what people will pay what you're worth for. And then you're not trying to compete against all these other people right around the world, because remember, it's not just a local online program. You're competing against the US, the Europe, and everyone else in between. So that's what I'd really encourage you to think about doing is if you're looking at the virtual side of things or the online side of things, yes, you can have a lower offer, a lower tier offer of an online program. That's not a bad thing to offer. But in terms of making that your business model, it really is incredibly difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible. Well, actually, I don't know anyone who's done it successfully. I know a whole bunch have tried, but it really is very difficult because you don't have that sort of marketing budget unless you're a massive celebrity and influencer already. Then you don't have that huge database and number of followers and all those sorts of things that a lot of these people do. So that's just my take on it because I've been coaching fitness businesses now for the last 18 years after running my own for 13. So I hope that helps you to gain some clarity over it. But it's really good that you're having this conversation now about what sort of business model do you want to be doing once you've completed your course, because most people don't think about that. And then they get out there and wonder, well, what do I do next? So look, I've got some great tips coming up for you guys as well on Thursday with my post around sales. And this one, although it is sales specific, is going to tie into the question you're asking, which is what sort of business models should I use? So look out for my video post there. Hope this helps. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Speak to you all soon. Cheers.